Stand by for action.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Anything can happen in the next half hour.
A very good evening to you. Welcome along to the fastest aviation show on YouTube. It's Air Show World with Stu Bear. Starting off, we've got a Mirage, Vulcan, Lancaster, all from Waddington. That's what we're starting off with first, so enjoy the show.
Free French with the Royal Air Force during World War II. Developed in 2000. For instance, sorry, the B and C. The B model is the two-seater. That's obviously primarily used for training, and the C model is the single-seater. Decimal 8 at the moment. We just...
Control, did you hear that last request over?
continue tight in behind the Spitfire. Spitfire request, right up.
Well, as always, great to see so many fabulous folks in the chat room, and saying hi to Boeing 727, also to UHN 100, Dick McVitie, Pieter,
the in-flight refueling.
And who else? Adu! A very good evening to you, my good friend. And Marcus Camfield's with us. Jilly and Peter. Alex. Hello, Alex. Nice to see you in the chat room. So keep the messages coming in, and I'll certainly say hi. Meanwhile, I Spy a Vulcan. That's coming up in just a moment, together with the Lancaster.
Unusual formation.
So, as always on a Friday night, it's our regular 7 o'clock slot. And also, tomorrow afternoon, we've got a live show on Facebook. So, if you follow us on Facebook as well, we'll see you tomorrow afternoon, around about 3 o'clock, I believe.
It's all done to confuse, certainly confuses me. Here goes the Mark 19 Spitfire. With one bomb and the edge of the runway with another, making it unusable for Argentine fast jets. And until the Gulf War, that was the longest bombing raid in history, having been mounted from Ascension Island. So turning now onto the runway, XH558, this is the moment, this is the time that the Vulcan to the Sky Trust gives this aeroplane back to you. David Thomas is the captain. Martin Withers, who flew the Black Buck mission and got the distinguished flying cross for us, is the co-pilot.
Was the first public air show display when it came back in 2008. Enjoy. I will double check that, Dicker McVitie. I'm sure it was 2008.
With its gear up. And there is the Lancaster turning onto the display line, right centre. The Vulcan catches up the Lancaster. Catching up quite fast. Very good low-speed handling in the Vulcan. Dave Thomas in the left-hand seat. Martin Withers in the right. Here they come from half left. And Spitfire Hurricane. Pass message. Can we cross at this position on the Bravo? If we wait for the AWACS, we will overheat and block your taxiway. Stand by. Roger, Vulcan breaking line. And here is the proper Vulcan display. X-ray Hotel 558 flies for us. Could understand OT
It certainly was 2008 there, Dicker McVitie. July the 5th, if my memory serves me right. And that's a lot of hearts going up in that chat room. Love to see it. Keep on going. Don't forget, give it a like. Give it a share to all your favourite places.
David Thomas waits until he gets to the end of the display line and then pitching up to turn round and come back in front of us. And you see how manoeuvrable that aircraft is. Fighter-like performance.
Sierra 1 ground, if you can contact me on the discrete frequency 132.9, unless you've already been trying, I don't seem to be able to get any call.
Hi there, Barney QRA. You're with Airshow World on the fastest aviation show on YouTube with Stu Bear, live from the studio. It certainly was. From the Saturday, it went tech. On the Sunday, I think it was a 50 pence fault. And anybody that went on, I'm not grinning, anybody that went on the Sunday, I really felt for them because they didn't get to see this wonderful aircraft. We saw it do the practice on the Thursday with fingers crossed, didn't know if it was going to turn up. It got its certificate to fly that particular Thursday as far as display flying, and here it is on that Saturday.
Runway 20, so there'll be none of the lights shining into the end of the finale, and then
Well, Barney, we're here live, giving you a wave every Friday night between 7 and 8 o'clock. But from the springtime, we should be hopefully out and about doing live from airfields. That's if we can keep getting, or keep saving up, is probably more the word, for that new camera.
He's in one of the 3 rear seats. Let's just watch the aircraft.
19014. 20 cut. Forest will call Lancaster.
But a very big thank you to the especially to UHM 100 for his amazing donation that he sent the other week. That has helped so much. So we're getting there slowly with donations and everything else that we do right here on Air Show World.
The nose is still up all the way down to the far end of the runway. An absolutely lovely sight. Somebody did say rather cruelly that it's probably...
It certainly is a wonderful sight, and it's a great sight to see so many folks in the chat room, especially Gary Inge as well, and Webbo. We started tonight's show off with this. Here's the full version from the Swiss Air Force. It is the F-18 display.
ordered a very agile aircraft to fly in the during the World Economic Forum. And these aircraft often exercise with French and German fighters.
And a very big thank you to UHN 100, just sent a donation via PayPal for the camera. Wow-wee! Sorry about the wowee. Thank you so much there, Andy. Really appreciate it. We are getting there.
Final low pass before departure. With indeed a wing wave. Regards to yourself, say well, I think magnificent is the word.
What a fabulous display from RF Waddington.
Coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows.
Classic air shows this week takes us back to 1997 at the Mildenhall Air Fete. Marcus Canfield, that's going to help as well towards that camera. Look at that fabulous donation. You are the man. And every penny on the donations is going towards that new camera. It's rather a cool piece of kit, meaning we can do the live shows from the airfields once again. Be great to be able to do that for you. It's a bit of a gamble. I hope it all pays off. I hope it all works and you enjoy what we do. And talking of old classic videos, coming up later tonight at 8:10, we have another one of our fantastic premieres. And I had to say fantastic because it is a real special. It's Cottesmore 1996. And if you can see that link in the chat, that link is for the premiere tonight at 8:10.
Get a new fireplace, but not worry about that.
And with the A10 taken off, we will see more of that a little later. And a very good evening to Black Cat. And also a very good evening and wishing you a good weekend to Photo for you. Always good to see you. So the question is,
hi folks, this is Dickie McVitie from the chat room. Yes, the mad bloke. Sorry about that. Just to say you're watching Airshow World with the one and only Stu Bear.
hey my man, Dickie McVitie. And you never know, we may see Dickie McVitie on a live show down at Milden Hall come the spring and summertime.
Mach Loop, north of Bala, heading southbound.
And we also plan to go to the Mach Loop. Won't be doing live from there, but you never know. Might just go down for the countryside.
Elevate 7 late northbound at Bala, Playboy, RTB Valley.
And it'll be nice to see the sheep.
Routing north of Mach Loop along the Bala Valley towards Bala.
Pipe for the complete, ready. Thanks for your help. We're having a free call base.
We'll maintain this as a discreet whilst at their level jump en route. Sing a basic service now, Victor Mike, and happy to press the level. 9 as race 3-1. 3-1, copy radar contact.
Well, I didn't think I had any helicopters this week, I do, but there you go, for you, the Puma.
Singleton Hawk, 1 minute north of McCumston.
Just look at that amazing sight. Beautiful area, Snowdonia. It's in the Snowdonian National Park in North Wales.
Down to the surface general handling for 20 minutes for Rack 41. Flight of 3, Fox 15 Echoes, Ball Lake to Snowdonia and then south. Rack 41, general handling complete. Pick up traffic service and RTV through the Litchfield, flight level 130 on the descent.
Level 25 miles southeast of Valley. Looking for a climb to en route direct to Collinsville. We'll take anything between 20 to 30,000 feet.
calling on low level Cobalt. This is Ascot 079, single on Charty, low level. Exiting the loop via twin, then reaching north via Barmouth for simulated drop at Club Bennett.
And a very good evening to Maria Lane. Now you see whereabouts the Hercules is now. Just underneath that is a great campsite, and I think that's where we will go.
UK low level, Victor 67, Signal Hawk, Tad West, round the loop, 1.5, 253. Sat Dog definitely westbound for the second half run. Tornado, low level, 10 miles north of the loop, southbound for the loop. 99, Signal Hawk T2, entering the northern side of the loop this time. Coming. Tornado, just put out a low level, currently at flight level 55 overhead the Mach loop, looking for flight level 140 in transit to the Litchfield Corridor, RTB Marham. Monster 2 with a 464. Car Monster KGR4 entering the Mach loop from the north. KGR4 just pulled out the Mach loop, doing a climb flight level 140 for the Litchfield RTB Marham. Conviction, Reptile, pair of Hawk T2s entering low level at Conway, routing south.
And a very good evening to you as well. That's Wigglesway. Also Brian Smith.
In the region of Bala. Low level, Reptile is a pair of Hawk T2s in the vicinity of Bala, now routing west to the coast. Victor 98 from Reptile 1, you're clear to progress south.
What I absolutely love that, and the sound that the aircraft make as they come in towards you, that whoosh.
Welcome along to our brand new YouTube channel, The Travelling Bear with Stu Bear. We'll be taking you to some amazing locations while we travel around. We have scenic videos with relaxing music, cycling adventures, camping locations, and some great documentaries, plus lots more. So join us on the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear YouTube channel and subscribe for free right now.
And if you haven't joined us yet on the Travelling Bear with Stu Bear, we've got some fabulous drone footage and great locations as well, including the Mach Loop, where to camp there. So the link is under the, well, it's in the chat room, all right? So if you like that sort of stuff, we'll love you forever. And also, we've got lots of stuff from Shuttleworth as well. Meanwhile, it's the B-17 and the B-52. All coming up right now from Cosford.
Our most important date each year is a flypast over the Mattingly American Military Cemetery. Powerful place. I urge you to go to it.
Keep those hearts rolling. Just makes the chat look really good. Keep on going. Also, don't forget to give it a share and the thumbs up, the likes, you know, the usual stuff.
No, she's showing us her underside. She's showing us her bomb bay. Not as big as you might think. Well, Lancaster, that would extend down the whole fuselage. Document myself with the National Archives, signed by Air Chief Marshal Sir Arthur Harris. Decision made that the Lancasters would go to Germany with more bombs on board. And although a turret was tried underneath, particularly by the Canadians in 6th Group, the decision was made that drag, the weight and the additional man lost meant they wouldn't be defended from underneath. Truly a day in which I discovered something about the decisions made by commanders. Bell, but of course she's named after Ellie Sallingboe, Sally B. Features original actual air combat footage and a special stunt crash at the beginning. As possibly the most evocative opening sequence of any film I've ever seen, let alone a war film. Any film is extraordinary. A lot of the films based in offices, don't let that put you off, it's really good.
And a very, very good Friday. I suppose it's, is it morning time or afternoon where you are there, Peter? Good to see you. Don't forget to mention it earlier tonight, 8:10. After tonight's show, we have that premiere. It's one you really don't want to miss. It's been recaptured and it's looking better than ever. It is Cottesmore, 1996, and it was a family's day, and boy oh boy is there some amazing videos.
So if you'd care to donate £395, non-members £460 or more to help keep Sally B flying, and have your name or a name of your choice added to the prestigious Roll of Honour on the outside of her fuselage for one whole year, and spend a special VIP day with our B-17 at Duxford.
He's in Macclesfield. Oh well.
But here comes Sally B.
Here it is, the B-52. It's good to see you, Peter.
Put her smoke on. A lifetime to be trained as a crew member, including, get this, and here she comes.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with Classic Airshows.
Classic Airshows Part 2 of Mildenhall Air Fate. Let's get back to that A10. Well, if you get the reminders on Airshow World, you might have just had one coming up. It says, in 30 minutes time, Cottesmore, 1996, with a B-1, B-52, MiG-29, TT-8 Tornadoes. Tornadoes? not surprised. We've been talking about the weather in the chat room. It is absolutely awful here in the United Kingdom. Just rain every day. You betcha. They're Dicky McVitie, the TTTE Tornadoes. Doo-doo, certainly setting off the alarms. What's that guy doing on there? Well, that one certainly set off the alarms. Well, I was wondering myself, and I suppose a few other people are probably thinking, where on earth is Christina? Well, she's not very well, as Andy rightly says. So, Christina, I hope you get well soon. Hope you're feeling better, and enjoy what we have. Look at this, smoking! Second time today we've seen the B-52.
As the aircraft now returns to a fast path at around 390 knots. Weapons bay open.
Okay, just listen to this.
This is Steve from SHGP Media, and you are watching Airshow World with Stu Bear.
You certainly are. I mean, I tend to forget who I am anyway, so with reminders like that, how could we forget? And how could we forget about Shuttleworth? So let me know in the chat, would you, if I go out doing the live shows from the airfields again, are you going to watch? Is it a good idea? Should we do it? What do you think?
Setters. The de Havilland Comet won the London to Melbourne air race back in 1934.
I certainly don't want to be speaking to myself, but yeah, let me know.
And the de Havilland, sorry, the Mew Gull, first of all, Mew Gull was used by Alex Henshaw to set the record for London to Cape Town and back.
Yeah, the Comet's powered by two 230 horsepower Gypsy 6 engines, giving it a top speed of around about 238, 240 miles an hour, something like that.
Is it me? I can hear birds. I can hear crows.
It wasn't particularly successful. It placed in the King's Cup.
It's on the runway here at Old Ward. Included an extremely rare aeroplane is this.
Well, we certainly will be, won't we there, Malcolm Canfield? Please, let it stop raining. We want it to look like this in May.
FK8, sorry, FK3 and FK8. The FK improved an existing design, and it became the D'Souza, or the D'Souza Aircraft Company of Croydon.
Well, absolutely. I'll keep you posted when and where we're actually going to be doing these live shows from the airfields. We'll be doing lots from East Midlands Airport. So if you're in the vicinity, yeah, you can be my minder.
In 9 months. If you asked anybody to produce an aircraft in that period of time now, they would laugh at you.
5 were produced for the McRobinson Airways. This is the only surviving example. There isn't one under construction or restoration, I think, at the moment.
It's a wonderful gentleman called Ken Fern up in Derby, and he is rebuilding a Comet, which we hope will fly here one of these days.
And, 2 Comets together. The Hawkspeed 6, which is the Licorice Cream aircraft that's just broken to the right over the road.
I owe him a big debt of thanks, and I know that his family looked after him extremely well.
X-ray Foxtrot just passing us now.
The pilot concern and the task ahead.
Experts often were quoted as saying that it was the sort of holy grail of air racing machines, wasn't it?
Yeah. So with Alex Henshaw flying,
I could just fancy a bouncy bar. Cheers there, Marcus Canfield.
John mentioned Alex. Set a world record flying to Cape Town and back in 4 days, 10 hours and 16 minutes. That record stood for over 70 years, and when it was finally beaten, it was in a modern machine with sat-nav and all the bells and whistles. Henshaw had none of that on his epic journey.
Oh, suit you, hey? Got a bottle of Malibu. I could do with some of that. And if you're watching tonight's show and you're wondering what these strange comments I'm making are, well, we're just replying to the chat room. You can run the chat room if you're watching this back on a replay, and you'll know what we're talking about.
Took to the skies again in 1987 and made its first display appearance here at Old Warden. Although it couldn't be based here for a long time, it took an extension of the runway in 1999 for it to be possible to operate from the field. At the time that it won the McRobinson Air Race, London to Australia, back in the 30s, it completed the race in 70 hours and 54 minutes.
Perhaps it's worth remembering that main display in 1987 was flown by George Ellis.
I love the comments. It's what makes Friday night extra special. I'm so pleased you enjoyed tonight's show there, Gary Inge. So Christina, I really hope you start feeling better soon. She really is a super lady and a big follower of Airshow World. So here it comes. And you heard the commentator probably earlier saying about the guy from Derby who is renovating another one of these comets. Does anybody know what the latest is?
But the comet is particularly difficult to land because you've got very limited forward visibility even when the aircraft's flying straight and left.
And coming up right now on Airshow World, it's that time of the show to find out what some of the Airshow World followers have been doing. Oh, what have you little rascals been up to? Well, I tell you what, these were taken a few years ago, probably around about 2 or 3 years, by my very good friend, good mate, top guy. That is, of course, SRH Steve. It was at the same air show. Same weekend, you can tell. Absolutely stunning images from Shuttleworth. Don't forget in the chat to keep those hearts flowing, keep them moving, keep the thumbs going. Give it a like, give it a share, and don't forget 8:10 tonight. We have that brilliant premiere. It's old video, so it's a bit grainy, it's a bit old, but who cares? That's what gives it that extra bit of special rarity, and it is quite rare as well. 1996 from Cottesmore. At the end of tonight's show, you should be directed automatically, but I'm going to put a link in the chat room anyway. Couple of shots from East Midlands Airport. Talking to East Mids, yes, we've got another little clip for you right now with a jumbo. So if you like the look of that, hopefully, if we can get that new camera, we will be doing live shows again from East Midlands Airport. And that certainly is a great sight. If you don't know about East Mids Airport, well, it certainly comes alive at night time and in the summer evenings. There's nothing better than being there. I remember the very first live show I did a few years ago, way back. Was it about 2020? And there was a massive thunderstorm. I got soaked. And there was lightning bolts coming down all around me. That video is obviously, it's on Airshow World, so check that out sometime if you want. I was terrified, really was. These bolts of lightning coming down right next to me. Oh, I've got a tripod. I'm outside. I've got electrical equipment.
And coming up for you right now on Stu Bear's Airshow World, it's time to go way back in time with classic air shows.
Okay, we're going to give you a sneak peek of what to expect coming up later tonight. Not too much later, at 8:10 this evening. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, around about 3 o'clock, we've got a live show on Facebook. So if this floats your boat or flies your aeroplane, join us tonight in around about 11 minutes from now. It's old, it's grainy, but it's good. It's restored from 1996. It is Cottesmore Families Day.
Hi, it's Stu Bear from Airshow World, and I'm very proud to announce our sponsor, the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company. And for viewers of Airshow World, you can get yourself 15% off every single order. Just use the code AIRSHOW, AIRSHOW. It's all uppercase, and the link is underneath the video right now. That's the Kent and Sussex Tea and Coffee Company.
Oh, I could just fancy a coconut tea, and I think that's what I might have very, very soon. If I move that way a little bit, there we go. You can, well, you can't see. The cat's sleeping the other way at the moment, so you can't really see them. There were two of them very close together. And that's just about it. So thank you so much for watching tonight's show. Really appreciate it. And don't forget, keep sharing the video. And if you're watching this back on a replay, thank you so much. A big thank you to UHN 100 for that absolutely fantastic donation. What a brilliant supporter. And a lot of this, what we're trying to achieve for Airshow World to be able to get the new camera, it is really down to Andy, UHN 100. I can't thank you enough. I just hope we don't let you down. I hope that we can do this, and we're taking a bit of a gamble. I hope it all pays off. I hope it works. And the last thing we want to do is do these live outside broadcasts and nobody watches. When we did them before, and there wasn't many people doing these live air show shows, yeah, from, say, different airfields, East Mids and all the rest of it, Manchester, Mildenhall, Lakenheath. There was only just a couple of us. Big Jet TV, there was also a few others as well. But nowadays, oh my goodness me, there's so many people doing this. So it is a gamble. Will it work? Won't it? Well, it's all down to you guys. So support us right here at Airshow World, and we will do what we can. But for tonight, thank you for watching the show, and I will see you in, what time is it? Oh, I'll see you in around about 7 minutes from now in tonight's premiere. Of course, you know what it is by now. It's Cottesmore, 1996. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, and if you can't make it, keep looking out for all the other videos that we're putting out at the moment. So many videos I'm capturing. We're working non-stop putting and remastering all of these old tapes. So thank you so much. You've got 15 seconds to put the last message in. I'm sure it will be a stunning success, says UHM 100. Well, you got lots of faith in me, and I've got determination, and I'm sure we'll give it everything that we've got. So, Mary Lane, thank you for joining us. Jim Gemmell, always good to see you, my man. And Ollie, oh, how's Ollie? Big thumbs up to you as well. Big smiling face. And to everybody else, thank you for watching the show. I will see you in 6 minutes' time. The link is in the chat room one more time. It's your last chance. As soon as I stop this stream, you should be auto-directed. Right. Thank you. That's it. If you can't make it, we'll see you next Friday night, live with the fastest aviation show on YouTube. It is Stu Bear.